Camelot 331 here, and we're back. We're back. And why are we here today? Why are we here? I don't really know, but I can tell you one thing. Gamestop has rolled out a new policy. It's the social media policy. It's something that is getting people fired very recently, left and damn right. Left and damn right. And it's something that's crazy. And I've had several people reach out to me and let me know some pretty outlandish things that have happened to them recently. And I have a hunch on why this is happening. A small hunch. Just like me. A small hunch. And we're going to get into it. And also, at the end, a very explosive viral tweet that got one guy completely demolished and fired instantaneously from his position at GameStop. And we're going to look at the tweet and the responses and everything else and his story as well. So take a gander. Take a gander, because you're here with the family. So before we get into it, make sure you give me a thumbs up, doodle. It's real damn important. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't. So let's get into this spicy, crazy ass mess that you're going to enjoy or detest. Probably both. First one. Hello, Camelot 331. I was actually really against you, but before you stop reading, because I stopped reading right there. He could see it in my eyes. I support you now. Ooh. I just got fired from GameStop. The new social media policy or something. I posted a status about how I got wrote up at GameStop for being late for a shift on Black Friday that was added last minute and no one let me know. Then my SL commented on the status saying to enjoy my write-up and that he tried calling me. That bastard. Just enjoy it. Write-ups are fun as hell. I didn't think anything of it, because who would? Then yesterday I was taken in the back and the DL was there. They sat me down and asked me if I knew about the social media policy, the one that we just signed off on. I said yes. Then he asked me why then I posted about having to work Black Friday. I said because it's my Facebook, which is that's what it is. It's your Facebook. I even pointed out that my SL commented on that status. He said I violated the social media policy and said I no longer work at GameStop. Damn, that was fast. I was walked out like a criminal. My SL didn't even get in trouble. All over a Facebook post. I worked there 3 years and was an SGA. I and everyone that works there post on Facebook about GameStop. My SL still does, complaining about customers. I'm just really confused on what happened. So what probably happened is they wanted to get rid of you. That's probably what happened. Because someone had to complain about said Facebook status. It's not like the GameStop overlords saw it and they came after you. That's something they would never do. But we live in a new age, man. That's one thing you have to be conscious about. Like me, you have to be conscious like me. Don't post anything online because it could ruin you. So I responded, what the hell? Thanks for the support and the message, by the way. That's insane. It kind of seems like they were looking to get rid of you. And I asked if I could use this in a video. He responds, yes, you can. They have us brainwashed to hate you. I am glad I was shown the light. I binged your stuff. It is all so accurate. I hated you before even watching your stuff. That is how a lot of people are there. Thanks for responding. Which is very accurate. You can go to a hate video, man, and it's like, who even is this guy you're talking about, question mark? And it's like, oh, it's this guy that sucks. And they're like, yeah, I hate him too. And I'm just like, you don't even know me. Which you probably would hate me. I hate myself. So I understand your frustration. And then he sent me the actual Facebook post, which I'm going to black out every damn thing on. It says, wow, added on to Black Friday last minute without notice and was wrote up for being late for a shift I didn't even know about. GameStop just keeps getting worse. And then you can see his little manager down here. I guess it's his manager. I tried calling you, enjoy your write-up. What a bag of ass. See, to me, that seems fairly innocent, right? He didn't really do anything. He's just like, man, I didn't even know about the thing. But then he said, GameStop keeps getting worse, which is probably what prompted this. Because you're not allowed to say anything negative, or else you will die. You can't fire me anymore, GameStop. You can't fire me. You got me fired like twice. And now you're trying to get me fired with the random shill people, but you can't get me fired now. But they can still fire you. You gotta be careful. It's a crazy ass world out there. Next one. Hey Camelot, store leader of 9 years, and I was terminated for posting a picture on Instagram. You want the story? Yes. So here's his story. So I posted a picture on Instagram where I was grilling out with a couple friends. We were celebrating one of my friends graduating from college. Congratulations, your friend. I had just got off work at my store, so I still had my Gamestop shirt on. You can kind of see where this is going. So I was in the picture. I posted with that shirt on, drinking some beer, which is super American, and there's nothing wrong with it. I tagged it with hashtag power to the players because I love my job and thought it was funny or whatever. That's probably where you went wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and step out on a limb. He proceeds to say, 2 weeks later, I found out my store is closing January 25th, 2020, which is okay because severance and unemployment will keep me above water. This story is getting a little bit darker, I think. Then my district manager pulls me into the back room and pulls up a screenshot of the picture, then tells me that it violated the social media program that just started. I was shocked. I told him I thought we were supposed to post and be involved in the community, which is actually true. They want you to go onto Facebook and tell your friends and people in your area that they accept phones as trade-in. Like the new iPhone 10, which gets like $50 at GameStop. Totally worth it, by the way. That's a hell of a deal for GameStop. Not for you, but I digress. So he responded with, not like this, to him saying that he thought they were supposed to be involved in the community. He said, not like this, then escorted me out. Now I don't get my severance, and he said I wouldn't get unemployment either. Didn't know who to turn to, so I thought I would message you. I think you could still win unemployment unless they listed you as insubordination, which is probably what they're going to list you with. So you might have to fight the hell out of it, and it's going to be a couple years. Unless GameStop dies. Then whatever. So I said to him, I'll be completely honest with you, it sounds like they were looking for a way to get out of paying your severance, which isn't exactly a shock to me. This is a company that will literally never pay unemployment, ever. I've heard this kind of story multiple times. More and more people are getting fired for posting pretty much anything online, even though they push associates to ask for phone trades with posts on personal, that's important, personal Facebook. Yes, GameStop asked their associates to go onto their personal Facebook and ask their friends and make posts about phone trades. Got to get those phones to China, man. Got to buff up. We got to pump them numbers up. They're rookie numbers right now. So I asked him, are they going to move up someone in your place? Then they would be paying out when it closes. He says, no, I only had 2 SGAs. My SGA texted me and said they're going to close the store with 2 SGAs and a third SGA from another store. So no one will get a payout. You see what's happening? We're going to see a lot of these because if they have to avoid paying, let's just give a ballpark number, 1,000 severance packages, that's a lot of money. Like if they could cut that in a fourth, whoo damn, that's a big deal. We're going to see this because apparently time card fraud is out of the bag. Everyone knows that it's BS, so they have to look for something else to get these people out of the stores. And this is the way. This is the way. Okay, so here we are. We've made it to the viral ass tweet that got this guy completely destroyed. And we're going to read it to you right now. And I want you to pay attention very closely to this and see if there was any wrongdoing. I feel like not, because it's a very informative post. But there's one thing that it would possibly do, and that is hurt sales. And GameStop's not keen on hurting sales. They would literally rather their own grandmother die than for them to have to lose $5. No damn joke. So let's read this thing right here. So this got retweeted 15K times, had 36K likes. Insane. It was tweeted out by Rim Knocked Remind. His tweet says, GameStop employee here. Avoid the Black Friday Mario Kart Switch bundle. Nintendo is making old stores move old stock. These are old models with a much lower battery life than the new ones. We at GameStop normally don't even sell these old models new. Please be informed. That is the tweet. Think about that. Please be informed. He's just letting people know these are the garbage switch is. Don't buy the garbage switch is. Don't buy them because they're the garbage ones, right? Well, they're the first gen. They don't even sell them new at GameStop anymore. But this is what they're offering for their bundles to try to move old product that they were never able to sell. And also keep in mind that every company had this bundle. It wasn't just GameStop. So he's basically letting people know, hey, this is stupid. You don't want this model, okay? But look at this, 15K retweets, 36K likes. You know what that means, right? Yes, it means GameStop saw this post, okay? An informative post where he's just showing what the old and new models look like. Well, he messaged me his story, and this is what he had to say. I saw this Black Friday Mario Kart bundle for the older Nintendo Switch model, and I wasn't too happy about it. The older Switch's model battery efficiency isn't very good compared to the new one. Unfortunately, that detail wasn't known to the public. So basically, Nintendo's trying to pull one over on everybody, and GameStop's right on board with it, trying to get this money. The money, sonny. Nintendo removed these old models from stores a while back, but repackaged them with the Mario Kart to get rid of old stock. I decided that I was going to let people know that this was just not a good deal. I had no idea that that tweet would ever get that big. I got a call the next day from my manager saying, we don't need you this Friday, but Cyber Monday is going to be tough, and I only have one other person with me. Could you come in at 5:30 p.m.? Ooh, this is what we call bait. I thought that was strange, as I know he needed people for Black Friday. Every SGA, GA, and seasonal was working that day. Yesterday, Monday, I came in, put my jacket up, and prepared to work, but my manager walked out to the back and called me. I knew that it was going to most likely be serious, as I had just got into work and he was waiting for me. I walked into the district manager's office and he was sitting there. I have never actually met our DM before, so I knew at this moment that I was most likely getting fired. The district manager said to me, you know why we brought you in here, right? And I could only guess that it was my tweet that had gone the distance. I said, yes. And he sternly said, you've been very active on Twitter lately, and you signed a social media policy on Workday. GameStop will be parting ways with you. See what I mean? They make them sign that on Workday e-signature so they can get rid of you for any reason they see fit. Anything. I mean, wearing a shirt in an Instagram post, they're getting rid of people for. It's just a ploy to not have to pay severance or have to pay anything to these people. It's just a tactic. It's a business tactic to save as much money as possible because they're going to need it. Because this is the end, son. He says, I'll say that I had no ill will towards the company, but after watching your videos, I was inspired to make the tweet. I needed to let people know what was going on. GameStop wasn't going to tell people about this Black Friday bundle unless they asked, and the people asking most likely already knew the details about it. So this guy was terminated literally for letting people know that this was the old model, to be aware that this is the old model, which might have deterred a few sales from GameStop, which is ultimately why they fired him. So you're going to hear way more about this policy. And I'm going to get a lot more stories in, and I'm going to report on these stories. I'm going to let people get their voice out. What they're doing is wrong. Is anything they're doing ever right? No, definitely not. This is the trend. They need the phones. They're going to pester you about reserves, trading your phone in while you're standing right there, getting that card that no longer gets you 10% off. All these terrible ideas as they close doors in record numbers. But the Familot will stay strong, and the Familot's going to keep going, because the Familot doesn't damn stop. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments what you think. Do you think this is kind of BS? I think it's kind of BS. Do I think there's warrant in situations like this? Yes, maybe. All these situations, though, I feel are kind of BS, to be honest. They're just looking for ways to get rid of people. So that's all I have. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't, give me the thumbs up, doodle. It means a damn lot to me. And make sure you send me your stories on Instagram or Twitter, doesn't matter. Follow me, send me them. I'll put them out there for the world to see and to criticize and to call fake as well. That's a good one. So until next time, make sure that you get on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. It's like more mids, more treble, man. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful.